Thank you for visiting Wealthy Coins again. Shiba Inu's next bull run will begin on this date. Latest updates about Shiba Inu's today. Even though the ETH blockchain underwent a faultless upgrade this week, the Ethereum-based altcoin Shiba Inu received a beating. As a result, traders are keeping an eye out for signs regarding the timing of interest rate hikes, which could indicate a decline in cryptocurrency value. What follows is a video in which we discuss Shiba Inu's next bull run will begin on this day. Latest updates about Shiba Inu's today. To stay updated on our latest material about Shiba Inu price forecasts and expert analysis, hit the like button, share it, and subscribe to the channel. We will start the video without further ado. With a loss of 10.52% from the previous week and 21.51% from the previous month, the recent price drop was due to more than just one statistic. As an example, simultaneously with the daily active addresses, the market value realized value ratio also skidded. In the days to come, these negative indications pointed to a continuation of the downward trend. Consistent with this, experts predict a 25% drop in Shiba Inu this month, from $0.083 to $0.93. Similar to how Shiba's moving average divergence demonstrated a bearish market edge, it too painted a similar image. Investors are looking for signals of optimism in the market, which is understandable given the current pessimistic outlook. It has been delivered to the early backers of our preferred 2022 investment. Sitting on 100% gains and anticipating more is a great reason to be hopeful for 2022 and 2023. The Shiba Inu price had a little flirt with a potential bull run beginning in September, but the bulls missed the mark when the dollar strengthened, sending the market crashing back down to earth. At the start of the month, important levels were abandoned, with the largest one being 0 times LMU0.09 USD. The Swedish Riksbank has set the tone for the market with a massive 100 BP high, thus another leg down seems to be allowed. What this means is that a huge sell-off in cryptocurrency might occur if the Fed follows suit on Wednesday, leading to even greater dollar strength. After today's market-rattling unexpected 100 basis point boost by the Swedish Riksbank, the Shiba Inu price is now vulnerable to central bank intervention. Markets are on edge ahead of Wednesday's Fed policy meeting due to the move, even though Sweden and the SEK are unrelated to cryptocurrencies. A 100 BPS boost from the Fed would have a tremendous impact on the markets. An avalanche sell-off in stocks and cryptocurrency would be set off by massive dollar strength. As a result, the SHIB price can fall by 10% before the Fed meeting if markets get increasingly worried that 100 BPS is possible. More dollar strength is on the way, which may cause the euro-dollar to fall below parity and set off another sell-off in stocks and cryptocurrencies. This might put enough pressure on a breach below $0.000965, depending on Powell's delivery of the message. Further losses of 40% are possible in 2022, as a new sector opens up that may witness a decline leading to $0.000655. If the Fed were to announce a more dovish stance and a smaller than expected rate hike, the market might see a turnaround. A little increase of 0.001209 and 11% gain would result from that. The short-term rally would stop there because the red falling trend line, at 0.001209 USD, you'll find the historic pivotal level as well as the 55-day simple moving average, which act as ceilings. Important details regarding the upcoming Shiba Inu Layer 2 protocol have been disclosed by Shibarium developer Unification. These include details around X-Fund and a Shiba swap bonus. The Unification Foundation has announced that preparations for the forthcoming protocol's fourth alpha and public testnets are continuing apace. The notification also emphasizes the plans for the testnets that are scheduled to be deployed at the end of September or soon after. The community is reminded by Unification that the time for final X money claims is approaching quickly. After a successful minting of the latest X fund on August 22, the Unification Foundation set a maximum claiming time of 1 month, ending on September 22, 2022. Any X fund tokens that have not been claimed by this date will be burned by the smart contract. There may be fewer than 10,000 plans in the end, according to Unification. There was a current stock of 9,888. Some X funds from the Shiba swap bonus can be claimed up until the new year. Unclaimed tokens from the Shiba swap and X fund yield portals will be accessible for withdrawal until early 2023, according to the statement, even though the smart contract will burn leftover X funds. The X funds will be transferred to the Unification Community Fund once a proposed governance is decided upon. Members of the community and participants who help with innovation and other network advancements will be rewarded with tokens. We will ensure that the network is prepared for all participants at official launch by focusing on developers and delegators in the first public beta testnet. According to the announcement, the next public beta will patch flaws and open test the system to make sure the mainnet launch is secure. In addition, validators that are interested can join the beta before the mainnet launch. Support for the Ethereum merging is also promised in the announcement, because it thinks it's better for the industry as a whole. Unification intends to back E2 and the previous split. Both the original fork and the new E2 network will continue to get our support. We think it's in the best interest of the wider blockchain community to provide the greatest tools for all channels, since unification aims to encourage all expansions of decentralization. The network has formally decided to halt the minting of BONE in accordance with a previously reached community decision. The Shibarium protocol's official gas BONE has already reached 230 million, the maximum allowable level for BONE farming. To provide Shibarium validator access to the last 20 million BONE, the community agreed in June to halt minting at 230 million, the maximum overall supply. Standard protocol operations require a minimum of 20 million bones. Multiple token launches including SHI and Treat have been eluded at by Shiba Inu. SHI will serve as the official stablecoin for the ecosystem, whereas Treat will only ever be used as a reward token. According to Shytoshi Kusama, Australia will most likely be the final testing ground for the Shiba Eternity CCG game developed by SHIB. While answering a query from a well-known SHIB community member at SHIB, Alexander, Kusama made this information public. After debuting on September 17, 2022 in Australia, the Shiba Eternity game made its way to the Apple App Store. Players from both Vietnam and Australia had the chance to be among the first to try out Shiba Eternity and report any issues they found. The SHIB CCG game was a smashing success in Vietnam according to test reports. The Shiba team reportedly had to increase the capacity of the game server 50 times to meet the unexpectedly huge demand. In response to customers' requests for a country-specific debut test of the SHIB CCG, Kusama mentioned that download day is probably going to be the next event. A user from Turkey was among the commenters and requesters. Not only that, but not just certain nationalities were mentioned. It is his belief that the Shiba team's goal is to demonstrate to the Shadowcats just how formidable Shiba is. On the day of download, he wants the game to smash the App Store's download records, he said. The head developer of Shiba Inu also dropped hints that ship burns could be a possibility in the game, saying that additional information about this would be available in a subsequent update before the download. Many talks will be placed before the download day, and Kusama added that Shiba Eternity is more than just a game. The Shiba team is working on increasing the game's popularity once it launches. At last month's Gamescom, the largest video game trade event in the world, William Volk, a consultant on Shiba Eternity, exhibited the game at the Shiba Eternity game. Businesses may now take leash payments from clients, according to Now Payments, a crypto payment gateway provider. Even more crucially, the platform always allows them to trade in their leash for fiat. In the Shiba Inu network, leash is the second native coin. We are finished for the day. To view our most recent videos, please subscribe, share, and give us a big thumbs up.